Alright, so I'm on my way to Quartzsite, and I'm going to be stopping in Arizona at my friend's ranch and maybe spending a night there depending on how quickly I get there. They live close to the Mexican-US border and have a lovely place, a very lovely place. So anyway, I've been kind of nervous. Last night was New Year's Eve, and I drank some wine, maybe a little too much, because I didn't feel well when I woke up. That doesn't usually happen to me, because I usually don't drink very much. I guess that's why. That makes sense, huh? But anyway, I'm fine now, but I'm leaving home at 12:30 when I really wanted to leave by 9. So that just tells me don't drink silly the night before something important like this. So anyway, and I almost didn't drink anything. And then I just thought, oh, it's gonna be 12 o'clock soon. I'll have some wine. So, anyway. It was a good Aldi Cabernet. Anyway. I'm gonna stop this and turn the phone around, turn the camera around so you can see where I'm going. This is really pretty when all the leaves are on the trees, but I think it's pretty interesting the way it is. That I haven't been this way, I just didn't notice before. Sometimes you're traveling with people and talking to them and just don't notice things. But I'm also in a different place in life where I'm trying to take it all in. But yeah, it's pretty windy. Up to 55 miles per hour, and that doesn't sound good. Already it's pretty windy. so gorgeous. Beautiful New Mexico. That's what it looks like outside my van. I'm actually at a truck stop. Let me take this out and I'll show you. There's the back part of it, the scales and stuff. And that's all I can show you from right here where I am. But anyway, this is where I'm going to spend the night. And let me go ahead and get the camera on me just a sec. I'm going to spend the night at this truck stop, which is a Pilot or a Flying J. And they're the same thing now, apparently. So I've had a nice couple of days. Well, first of all, on Sunday, I was at home in North Texas, and I was with my son and my nephew on New Year's Eve. The next day, I drove all the way to southern Arizona, down about an hour and a half south of Tucson. And I went there to see some good friends that used to live in Denton that I know because of my children. My children and their children are very good friends. And I'm good friends with their children and so forth. Anyway, so we have that connection. But they now live on a ranch in near Hereford in southern Arizona. You can see the border wall from their back porch. The mountains are spectacular. There was snow on them, and it was just very beautiful. It was very windy, and I took a little footage of how the mountains look and all that. And you'll either see that before this talk or after, I'm not sure. Just however it seems to look best when I'm editing. So anyway, I stayed one night. We went this morning to Bisbee, and Bisbee's a quaint little copper mining town. A lot of history there. They've got a giant, and I mean giant, gaping hole in the middle of town because the town grew around the mine. And they have mountains and mountains, and I mean they look like mountains of the leftovers that they dug up to get the copper. This mine was started in the 1800s. Oh, Dean, forgive me. I can't remember when exactly you said, but I'm sure I can look it up on Wikipedia. And you can too if you feel like it. But anyway, it was running until sometime in the 80s, and there was still some activity there in the 90s, the 1990s. I was on my way to quartzite, but I just felt kind of tired. Even though I'd had a nap this afternoon, I felt kind of tired, and I had to get gas, so I got gas in Tucson, which again is an hour and a half away from Dean and Maria's. And then I saw that I had 4 more hours to go to get to quartzite. Well, if I had gone then I'd get to quartzite after dark, most likely. And I don't want to go to quartzite for the very first time in my life. Try to find my way around BLM land and not disturb anybody. Try to find a good parking space. I just didn't think it would be a good idea. And so, as I showed you right before this area is beautiful. I have only slept one other time in a truck stop, and that was Saturday night, I guess. No, Friday night. This is just beautiful. My favorite desert tree, the Palo Verde tree, is plentiful in front of me. There's sagebrush, there's all kinds of really pretty desert plants here. So I'm going to sleep being able to see this, and I'll wake up being able to see it too. I'll get to Quartzsite early tomorrow, and that's about it.